Do you want to play a game? That way. Follow the yellow road. The first one that I'm going to show you is a female Jigsaw, which is the bad guy in Saw, which is one of my favourite films. So I'm going to do a female version. So easy. There's like literally 2 elements to this look. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to use a moisturiser because I am going to be using a bit of face paint today, and I don't want the face paint to settle into my pores because I'm not having the best month for skin. I'm using a white water-based makeup by Snazzaroo. You can pick things up like this from Hobbycraft. So I'm going to use a sponge. If you don't have a makeup sponge, like I don't, what I've done is cut up a scrubber from like the kitchen, a clean new one, and the sponge is exactly the right consistency to use. So I'm just going to wet the sponge a little bit. Now I'm going to take this white eyeshadow called Ice Ice Baby, and I'm going to use this kind of as like a setting powder. Don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I'm just doing this for myself. Got a few parcels expected today, and there's no one else in it except me. Even Puka is not in. My mum's taken him for a very long walk so that I could film these videos. So if the postman does come, I'm probably going to scare him. So next I'm going to do lips, just because it will make me look less scary. So I'm just going to apply some chapstick. And you want to use whatever red lipstick you have. I'm going to use the Rouge Edition Limited, Rouge Edition Velvet even, by Bourjois, and this is in the shade, Jesus, Framboise. It's a matte liquid lipstick, so it will stay on all night, and I'm going to apply. Now I'm going to do eyes, just to define them a bit and make sure you can actually see that I have eyes. So this is my Sleek Storm palette. I'm going to use the dark charcoal black, and I'm going to apply smallest amount kind of above and below my eyes. And you want this to be quite messy, so if you have no skill like me, this is perfect for you. Now I'm just going to apply some mascara. Eyes really aren't the important feature here, and just making sure that you can see that I have them. Again, if you want to kind of sex this up and make it a little bit more girly, then fake eyelashes are probably the way to go, but I just don't like putting bits of plastic on my eyeballs, so I won't be doing that. So now is the thing that will actually pull this whole look together. Take a black eyeliner. We're going to draw from the corner of each mouth down to create kind of a nutcracker mouth. So no talking. And if you want to, you could do a bit of black eyeshadow just to shade it and make it look a bit more three-dimensional. Now we're going to do the iconic Jigsaw cheeks. Take some black eyeshadow first, and you're going to smile. Find the apples of your cheeks and then draw a kind of circle around really lightly. That's lopsided, isn't it? you know what, we're just gonna go with it. Taking a red water-based product, and this is in the shade Bright Red. Not being used, fancy that. So, and now starting in the centre of that circle, you're gonna do a spiral all the way out. So there is my really, really easy female jigsaw look. So for my second easy look, this is what I drew up. Really, really quick and easy Scarecrow. You can make this as cute or as scary as you like. You can do more patches, less patches, whatever you want. It's a really versatile look. So I'm going to do this now. So as always, I'm going to start by putting my hair back. And then I'm going to start by doing my normal makeup. So foundation, powder, eyebrows, and then I'll come back. So I've done my foundation, powder and eyebrows, and now I'm going to start on the lips. So I'm going to use, again you can use whatever colour you want, but I'm going to use the 17 Stake Pout in Delinquent, which is a hot pink. Just going to apply this as normal. So there's that on the lips. And now I'm going to create some kind of stitching as if my lips are stitched on. If you think of a Scarecrow, it's loads of bits of fabric sewn and stitched together, so that's the kind of look that we're going for. And that is what I drew, kind of like a Jack Skellington mouth. So I'm just going to use a black felt tip liner. I'm probably going to draw out to where the end of my eye is, so there. And I'm going to do a slight curve as if it's smiling. So now just create some stitches. This is why this is the perfect last minute makeup look, because you literally just use your own makeup to draw stuff on your face. So that is the mouth, and now I'm going to do a patch on my forehead. And for that I'm going to use this Topshop palette, or mini palette, duo even, in Forgotten Fields that I bought ages and ages and ages and ages and ages, about years ago, for £1 in their sale. It has a green and a purple in, so I'm going to use purple to create a little square on my forehead. That's quite sheer, isn't it? Again, draw on some stitches. So there's a little patch on my forehead. Now I'm going to do the nose, and on my drawing I have done yellow. I'm going to use a yellow face paint for this. This is the Gamer's water-based makeup in, it's yellow. I'm going to let that dry before I do the stitches, so I'm going to move on to the eyes. The eyes, you can do whatever you want with, smoky eyes, just plain eyeliner or whatever. I'm going to do, first of all I'm going to draw some eyelashes on the bottom, so I'm going to take a black felt tip liner and I'm going to draw first of all a line. Line, and then I'm going to draw some fake eyelashes coming from it. I'm going to finish off by doing the stitching around my nose. Firstly I'm going to draw around it just to keep the shape kind of almost like a pear shape. So the final stage for this look is to do the 2 cheeks. You can add stitching to these if you want, or you can just do rosy cheeks. I am going to add stitches just so the whole look looks more cohesive. And for that I'm going to use this bright pink water-based makeup by Snazzaroo again. In my big makeup kit down there I have this glitter makeup, which is like well, it's just silver glitter really, so I'm going to take a little bit of that. Pat that onto the cheeks because you can never have too much sparkle in a look, and I'm supposed to be a cute Scarecrow. So hopefully you can see that glitter. So sparkly. Like that. Now I'm going to do the stitching around my cheeks, and that is it.